February. It's a new month, so that means it's a new series topic on Tip Tuesday. I'm Lindsay Woods from the Cascade Creative Group, and each week we share a tip here on Tuesdays to help you with your business. So for the month of February, each week we're going to be focusing on content. Content is the area where I see a lot of people struggle. It's time to post on Instagram, but they don't know what to post. Or they're sitting down Sunday night to write that Monday morning blog and the screen is blank. But it doesn't have to be that difficult. And today I'm going to give you a couple prompts to help you create some content. The first 3 things I want to tell you about content that you need to keep in mind no matter what you're doing are these. Number 1, it needs to be relevant. Make sure whatever you're putting out there is relevant to your target consumer and to the time of year that it is. 2, consistency. Once you start putting out content, you want to be consistent about how often you're doing it to keep your customer coming back for more. Just like these Tip Tuesdays. You know they'll be here on Tuesday, so you come on Tuesday, hopefully, to watch them. So be consistent and intentional with your content. 3, and I think this might be the most important one, engage with your own content. Don't just post and ghost. When you put something out there and people start to comment, or if it's a blog post and you're getting reactions, engage with those people. That's the whole point of content, is to draw people to you and to create and foster a relationship with them. So by communicating with them, you're doing just that. Okay, but first, in order to do that, you have to have some content out there, right? So what are you going to write about? It's really easy to sit down at the beginning of the month or the end of the previous month and kind of make a schedule and take a look at some prompts that can start the thought process of what you could post about or what you could write about. The most simple one is, what's going on in your business? Do you have a product launch coming up? Are there new hires you want to talk about? Are you going on a retreat? What's going on in the business that your customer might care about? So that's number 1. 2, current events. Current events are great things to talk about. February is Black History Month. If that organically fits into your organization, or if you're doing a volunteer outing, certainly share that. But make sure that it is intentional. Don't just post something and be like, oh, it's Black History Month. It needs to be meaningful. So keep that in mind. Look at the days of the month. February also has National Random Acts of Kindness Day. That could be a fun thing to do a post around. Now, I don't want you to go down the road of looking what every national day is and making a post about that. Make it relevant to your business and to you so that it's relevant to the type of consumer you want to attract. Ask your audience. You can do polls on Instagram, on Facebook. You could do a poll at the end of the previous month's blog about what's on people's minds. What do they want to talk about? What's trending? Those are always areas where you can tap into for content. If you have a product review that's recently been published, that makes good content. Reshare that from the outlet, and then you can reshare it again with your feedback on the review. Do you write a newsletter? You can talk in little bits about the newsletter in your social media. That's always a good thing to do too. Make sure you include a link so that people who are not on your newsletter list already will be able to click and then get access to said newsletter. Again, you're making a cycle here. Give a tip. If you have a tip about something that relates to your customer, make a quick video like this one and give them a tip of something they can do to enhance what's going on in their world. And finally, personal. Make it personal. If you can give a personal story, that just helps you even further that relationship with your target customer to connect with them. So sometimes it's fun to share the personal side of you and your business, or just you. Those are just a couple prompts. There are tons that you can do to help you create a content schedule that will help you post consistently throughout the month. Next week, we'll talk some more about content and scheduling. So I hope to see you then. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please hit us up in the DMs or send us an email to hello@cascadecreativegroup.com. Have a great